Hello everyone, this is Lolly. I have a project today. I'm going to bind a notebook that I'm making, and I'm using 12 holes. So this is a scrap that I had from something else, and it's got 13 on it, so I need to cut one of these off. You know, what you do is you count the smooth loops here. So I need to cut one of those loops off, and I'm going to cut it close to the base of the loop next to it and get this little extra piece off there. Then you just lay that right on those little loops. Now, what I'm going to do, I have the camera up high, so hopefully you can see what I'm doing. What you do is you put your pages in there in order from back to front. So I have a mixture of pages here. I'm just going to start putting it together. And I have cardstock that I've cut, and you can see I have an edge going on here. And just some, I want to make sure I got all the loops on there, and I'm going to intersperse different sizes of papers. This is something that I doodled in white on black paper, and I didn't get everything. I didn't put the holes always in the center. I noticed that these long envelopes fit in here. I put some red gingham paper on the back here, and this project is going to be brightly colored, so you'll notice that as we go along. I've got some music paper here. And I have a set of these. They were dividers for, I have another set right here, dividers for Smash Book. They have these little hooks in the sides here so that they would snap into your book, but I just cut the snaps off and I punched the holes in them. So I'm going to put the last one in there. Tab dividers. I just got to remember to put those in there as I go. Now you're going to see the theme of this book, and it's Uno. I have some Uno cards in here, and this is on orange cardstock. Like I said, I chose some bright colors. Most of these, a lot of little scraps I've got here and there. This was inside a book that I got rid of. All find what they truly seek. I'm leaving a lot of blank paper here so that the owner can journal in it. Come on. That's a really lightweight one. And I have this bag, which is one of those wax bags. Okay, and then I have two cards. Nope, this way. That way. That'll work. Like I said, everything is in here. It's going to be put in there at different angles. Now I also have, let me get one of these in here. It's time for one of these, I think. I had some old daytimers that had these files that you could to store your old daytimer sheets. I'm putting them all in there, all 12 of them right there in order. And then I'm going to put another one of these in. And it's time for another envelope. This one I did not put anything on the back. You are in charge of your own happiness. Okay. I think I'll put this here first. It's a receipt pad. And I've got a bingo card. Like I said, I'm trying to get this to where it's kind of playful theme. And I've got this one that's got a pocket on the back. Another game card, and this is Old Maid. More doodles that I did those myself when I was playing with Zentangle. And this one is actually, I should take this out and show you. This one is a pocket that I made out of 2 Uno cards and stitched it in place. So something could be put in there. And this is a greeting card. It's a beautiful day for a daydream. This is a playing card too. It's a jumbo playing card. Oops, I can tell right now I don't like the way I put these. I'm going to have to take some of these out and rearrange because I was going to have 2 identical papers next to each other. And then one more, I glued, I think I'm going to do it this way. I glued some jumbo rickrack on that side. Now for the cover. So what I have is a set of these jumbo Uno cards. And so I punched the holes out for one, and that's going to be the cover, the front cover. And then what you do is you add your back cover, and it should be the outsides of the back cover against the outside of the front cover. And what I like to do is, if I'm using my cinch, is to make the back cover thicker. I could just use a card, you know, a card for the front and a card for the back. But what happens with the binding is it can come undone and the pages can slide out in the back if the back cover is not pretty thick. So now I'm going to, I just took a chipboard and I put a card on either side of it. And there we go. So we pick that up and we move it over to this side. And I know that this is 1-inch coils, so this is set for 1 inch. If you want to change your coil depth, you push this and turn it to move that. And then I'm going to look at this and see how flat this is. That flat edge goes right up against that right there, against the back of this, and then you push this down. And that seals it. I only missed one of them, so I'm going to go back in there and see if it pulled it down. It didn't, so I'm going to use my pliers. I'm going to use my pliers and pull that one in. Sometimes it happens. I don't know why. I'm just going to fold that in. So here's what I was talking about. If you... Oh, we have to swing the cover around now. Swing it around to the back. Now, the reason that we did that is that this right here is what is hidden now in between the back cover and the front. But you can see that if the back cover wasn't thick, it could just slide out between these gaps right here, and that's why I like to have a thick cover. So let me move this and show you something else I did. I went online and I photocopied, let's see if I can get the glare off of this, like that. So no, it's not too, oh well. I photocopied Uno game images, and so I made a paper clip and I just put stickers on that, and then I glued 2 of them front to back. I punched a hole and put an eyelet in it, and I'm using that for a charm. So I'm going to put the charm right in the top there. Now it has that charm there, and we need to put the paper clip in here, so let's just put it right there. You know, you could put it anywhere. I want to do a flip through of the book now. I might find a place I like better for that paper clip. So here is the flip through. Make sure I'm centered here. Okay, so there's a tab there. We've got the Mickey card. We've got cardstock with the rickrack, plain cardstock. I put too much cardstock in front of each other, but anyway. And there's that greeting card that someone gave me. We have that pocket right here. And I probably should have mixed this up between this background and that one. You know, you think about this as you're going through. Another playing card. This is a coloring page with a pocket right there. Another cardstock with this border down there. Another tab divider. Bingo. And this is a receipt pad. This is actually an envelope liner, and I have this book. It's just notes of encouragement, and I've been taking them out and putting them in my craft projects. There's an envelope, another tab divider, and here are all of these, January through February. So they could just use it for journaling, whatever they want. Another tab divider. There's 2 cardstocks there. One of those waxed envelopes or pockets. Some kind of guarantee certificate. Someone gave that to me. Another one from this book here. And then there's one of those pockets with 2 Ono cards in it. So lots of journaling room, lots of room to put, you know, glue in some ephemera, memorabilia. Here's where I glued that. And this is, I had hand drawn that. Some note paper. And this is just an edged piece of paper there. And there's the inside of the back cover. Thank you for watching. I just got so excited when I saw these jumbo Uno cards and thought I have to make a notebook out of this. So, oh, let me give you the dimensions of this. The box says that the cards are about 7.4 by 10.1 inches. So that's what they say the dimensions are. So what I'm doing now is this is going in my shop. I will give you the link below to this. And also, if you just want to buy a few of these jumbo Uno cards, they are strong enough to make a cover for a notebook. And you don't have to do a cinch binding method. You can just punch like 3 holes and put rings in them. Binding rings, however you want to do that. Anyway, very fun. So I will be selling some of these cards in individual packets in case you want to make your own notebook. And this one notebook here will be for sale in my shop. Thank you for watching. Make sure you look at all the links down below, and thank you for subscribing.